Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Life. Today we are making stuffed peppers and cabbages. Before we do this lovely food, I'll show you what we've done in the morning. It is afternoon now. We're going to forage and pick some rosehips, and we go to the garden to pick some apples, sorrel and celery, because we're going to have another frosty night and those won't appreciate frost. And after that, when we come back, we're going to cook this lovely meal. Just before we go, I want to show you all the ingredients what I'm going to use to make stuffed peppers today. I've got an idea with these orange bell peppers, because they look so cool and autumny, that I'm going to carve these peppers like if we would have carved pumpkins. That's another thing we're going to do today. We're going to carve some pumpkins as well, and we're going to have the fire on for the first time because it is really cold. So we're going to put the fire on a log burner later today. So we're going to use all the yellow Hungarian peppers, some of the chocolate pepper, orange horizon bell peppers. I am using 2 kilograms of goat's mince meat. To that we are going to have a look at sauerkraut, what is now ready to use. So we're going to fill some of these with the mixture. I'm going to use about 1.5 cups of, we'll see how much you've got in this little bag, rice. We're using smoked, spicy and sweet Hungarian sausage, 1 egg, 2 bay leaf, garlic, got this from the garlic soup, leftover garlic as well, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, we're gonna use date. I'm going to mix this together with this, a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then grandma's plum sauce and a bit of a sweet chili jam. Also I'm going to put a bit of tomato puree, tomato and tomatillo salsa, and in front of me I've got what I had overnight just soaking in water, some beautiful smoked meat. And I've got some cabbages, what we've harvested yesterday. We're going to involve that in the recipe. So I'm going to get everything ready and I'll bring you back and show you how to cook this meal. We are out after a frosty night. We're going rosehip picking actually. I just wanted to show you, I'm not sure if you can see because this camera it's not good focusing, but that ivy, it's covered with honeybees and butterflies. Where is the butterfly? Oh, it's so pretty. How quiet. This ivy, it's covered in insects. We found this rosehip bush full of rosehips, and they are huge this year. That's how much we already picked. We are picking apple next. So we're gonna pick this tree. It's got these small apples. I'm not sure what kind of apple. What does that mean? And then we're going to pick these ones are up that tree. I'm gonna pick a few of those. It's covered. They are cookers. And there is in one apple, my apiary, just behind that huge walnut tree. There's a tiny tree in a corner that has got lovely eating apples, so I'm going to pick that because tonight we're gonna have more frost coming, so try to save. And I can see from here how busy my bees are. covered under the tree, so but that goes to the animals. But these are quite small apples. See some big ones up there. Oh wow, how beautiful this is. Look, that's a beautiful big cooker. I am back to the apiary, so I've got the bee suit on because I really like this apple and I would like to pick a few. This side is now quite small, but it's gone on like a pinky side. It's got such a beautiful flavour. I don't want it to get wasted. Keep dropping it. It's not easy to pick in this gloves. Look, I want to show you. Wow, 15th of October. We are picking loads of apples still. Some of them actually quite a decent size, look. This is delicious apple. Again, all these apple trees were here and we moved in, so I'm not sure about the varieties. I would love to know. So nice to see them busy. We can't see the fourth hive, but the fourth hive is same busy than these three. Hello. Who's that? Who's that crying? I was over there, Willow, actually. Over the fence. Oh, let's go back to picking apples. What an October apple harvest we've just had. Literally we picked this within half an hour. So we've got 3 different varieties, 2 eaters but this can use it as a cooker as well, and a cookers. And in a wheelbarrow, they all windfalls, they go to the animals, chickens and the goats and the turkeys. So yeah, very happy with the harvest. See you in the kitchen. So we are carving pumpkins as well today. I'll show you the end result. We've got 2 volunteers in here and I'll show you what I'm carving. This is my challenge, so I'm carving peppers. I'll show you later the rest. So I put the smoked, spicy and sweet sausages in this pan for a good few minutes, and now I'm ready to put the onions in. It was like about 3 heads of onions, quite like a large head. So we're going to cook this down for another 15 minutes. Put the lid on. Okay, so while the onion and the sausage mixture is cooking down in that pot, I would like to talk about this sauerkraut we made together a couple of weeks ago. Let me tell you, it is delicious, and I honestly did not flavor with anything. I didn't use caraway seed, peppercorn, bay leaf, anything. It's purely 2 ingredients we've used, pink Himalayan salt and the cabbage, and it turned out delicious. So we've got this big bowl full of sauerkraut, what we are going to use to make the stuffed peppers and cabbages with. I did put a few whole leaves from the cabbage leaves to the fermented vessel, and then this is now got this sour taste as well. So we're going to use this up to put our meat mixture in it, wrap it in it, like you know how we fill the peppers, and then we're going to put this in a pan to bake it. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you how good this sauerkraut is. We're not going to use the whole lot today. We're probably going to use about half a kilo to a kilo, and the rest I'm going to put it in a mason jar, quart jar, put the lid on and in the fridge, because now I'm really happy. Until now it was actually on the floor front of the Aga, but now I'm really happy with the texture and the taste. This is now ready to go to storage, in my case in quart jars and in the fridge, where they will last there for up to a year, but I'm sure it's not gonna last that long in my house. We might make some more actually, because I love it, and fermented foods is so good for you. You should have a sprinkle every day. Right, so the next step, put this on the side for a bit. I'm probably going to use just one of these smoked meat. This smells delicious. I bought this, and I'm going to cut this up to pieces, and we're going to place this with the peppers and the cabbages. When the onions sauteed, we're going to put the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to pick sorrel next, and we're going to pick some celery, because if you have colder night again, so frost again tonight, tomorrow morning, the frost will kill the celery and the sorrel. It all depends. It should be okay with slight frost, but if it goes down to -3, let's say, that will probably affect the celery and the sorrel. I absolutely love sorrel. we are harvesting celery. This is celery. It's not frost hardy. I cannot believe how damaged celery is. Slugs. Love it. So I'm not sure if I can actually have much harvest of this, because the slugs have been munching on this, but we're gonna harvest it anyway, and we're gonna try to save as much as we can. Oh, we're having an amazing celery harvest, it turned out, you know. That other bed, it's not that severely damaged by the slugs, so that's really good. Probably we're gonna eat some in fresh, in pasta dishes, bolognese, freeze dry, some soup. Yeah, very good celery harvest this year. Okay, we finished. We haven't picked the whole lot, but if we have a frosty night, we've got enough saved. So we've got 2 baskets full, and we've got the sorrel. See you in the kitchen. Well, they're doing well. They've emptied their pumpkin, and then now they have got, they're choosing their design. Looking good. My pepper ones. So I'm doing these designs. Look.
You haven't drawn a proper nose, have you?
Yeah. So I'm cutting this smoked pork meat up. Like a bite-sized pieces. And that will go in a mixture. This has been soaking now overnight and most of the day today in just in cold water. And shouldn't be that, because that was really salty. Shouldn't be that salty now. Okay, right, I'm going to put this in with the onions. Let's check on the onion and the sausage. It's looking good. Okay, ready to put the smoked bacon in it. Right. Looks like I forgot to cut this piece. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to add some cabbages now. About 2 cups cabbages. Give it a good stir and leave it. Okay, I've just got this huge pot out. I've got 2 kilograms of minced goat's meat in here, and we're going to add some bits and bobs. Right, what I have got in here, I have grandma's chili sauce, plum sauce, barbecue sauce and dates. So I'm going to pour this all in. I've got hands clean, you know, I like working with my hands, so sorry about that. I have also going to put some of the tomato paste, the rest go to the sauce. We're going to put this leftover cabbage can go in. Next we're going to add some onion powder, maybe a tablespoon, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and we also have, I've got about a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of smoked paprika pepper. We've got a little bit of, don't want too much, of cayenne chili pepper. I've got some fresh garlic in here. We've got a little bit of that garlic, you know what we made the garlic syrup with. That one as well. Also, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna put 1 egg, just break 1 egg to this mixture today. And then we're going to add the rice. Now I'm going to add. I partially cooked that rice. I've decided to partially cook it. So it's still a bit hot. So let's scrape this out and put it in a meat mixture. This will make loads of filling. So whatever is gonna be left over, you know, we're just going to use it up in other dishes probably. So, and now we're going to, I think we've got everything in. Give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. And I'm going to cook this only until just that meat turns color with the onion, sausage, cabbage and whatever we put in that other dish. It smells gorgeous, by the way. So, yeah. Oh, do you know, this smells amazing. So I've just mixed together from the stove the onion mixture with this meat. And I'm going to put this back on stove until just that meat turns color to lighter. And we're gonna take it off the heat, leave it for 15-20 minutes without the lid on, slightly cool, before we stuff the cabbages and the peppers. Just add in a sprinkle of dill. Sprinkle of dill, some pepper, give it a good stir. And now we're going to take this off the heat and let it cool a bit, and we can stuff the peppers. Put the sauce together. This sauce will go over the peppers, the stuffed peppers and cabbages. So I'm going to start with a quart of chicken broth, basic tomato sauce, a quart. We're going to add some tomato paste, the leftover of that jar we've used earlier with the rest of the ingredients. And I've got some tomato and tomatillo salsa as well for extra flavor. I'm just gonna give it a good stir and just leave this aside until we need it. We are ready to fill the mixture of these cool looking pumpkins. So we just fill it in tight but not too tight and place it in this dish. Actually, I'll put on the bottom of this dish a bit of sauerkraut, like that, just to coat it. And place the peppers on the top of the bed of that sauerkraut. And this mixture cooled down so I can touch it with my hands. The cool looking carved peppers. And we're just going to pour that tomato mixture over, the tomato saucy mixture. And I'm going to put it in medium-high heat in an oven for about an hour and a half. And that will be done. I kept tops of those peppers. Just as a little decoration. So let's say, there's this ones. I think it just looks funny. So, and I've already done one dish full. And I'm gonna do same with this sour cabbage leaf. Just wrap it in it like that. Close it. And that can go as well in there. Right. And after I'm done, I'm just going to pour over the sauce and go to the oven, and I will show you the end result. Put the tops on, like that. Right. Next, I just pour the sauce over. A good stir. And just put it all over like that. And the other one. And I can go to the oven, medium-high heat. Perfect. Lid on. Carving their pumpkins. I think they've done a good job. Looking good. Very good. Now we need to put candles in it and decorate the house. Or to put it by the doors. So we still got this much of that stuffed pepper mixture left. We can make meatballs, burgers with it. We can just eat it as it is with some salad or naan bread or bread. You know, we'll come up with some ideas. It is ready. Still sizzling. Smells amazing. So there's the other one. It is the next day, and I would like to show you what my plan is for today and how did this stuffed pepper turned out. This stuffed pepper, I've already tried it. It is delicious. Let me get it closer to you to show you. So my plan is for today, I'm going to make boiled potato, all mashed potato with parsley and cream and cheese, and I'm going to serve that for dinner with the peppers. We really enjoyed carving the peppers. I've carved the peppers and the boys carved the pumpkins. Also, I've not had the time to show you the produce what we've harvested in all. So today I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with all these apples we've picked. These are the cooking apples. They're absolutely massive and that tree is loaded. This morning it was -0.5 degrees in my garden. Yesterday was 0.8 or 9 degrees. So we had a touch of frost, but not too bad. Also, this eater, this is amazing. So with all these apples, probably we're going to make apple pie again, apple cake, apple cobbler. You know, what else we can make? Apple crumble, eating it fresh in salad, eating it as it is. So yeah, I've got all these ideas. Also, we picked a lovely basket full of rosehip. Wow, this year the rosehip is amazing and it's huge. So from this, we're going to make some jam and we're going to make some tea. Also, we've got 2 huge basketful of celery, but I've not had the time to deal with yesterday. So I'm going to soak this in water and I'm going to deal with this today. I need to have a think about what I'm going to do with it. And I've not got around to deal with the beans, so that needs shelling. Also, wilted a bit the sorrel we picked yesterday, but I've just not had the time to do it. So again, I'm going to soak this in water and make sorrel sauce with this. Yummy. Right, I think that's it. So I'm going to have another busy day today, and I really enjoyed yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous, glorious, sunny, blue sky. So I really enjoyed foraging. We walked not far from me. The ivy flowers are in bloom and it's been covered with butterflies, all sorts of insects, bees. It was just mesmerizing. So I just had a few minutes, you know, stopping by and just looking at nature. And yeah, we picked rosehips. I really enjoyed that. And then when we came back, we picked the apple, celery and the sorrel. And yesterday afternoon I've made the stuffed peppers and cabbages. And as I said earlier, the sauerkraut turned out so good. I'm really happy with the result. We've got 1.5 quart jars now in the fridge, and I've used quite a bit yesterday in our dish what we've made together. So I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, foraging, harvesting and cooking, and see you very soon. Bye friends!